In the next few minutes, you're about to receive the 12 tips that will change your game of communication forever. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because I know for a fact you are smart, you are hardworking, you deliver results, but maybe sometimes you're still not being seen as a leadership material. You're not being invited to the tables where decisions are made. And deep down inside, you know it's not about what you're saying, it's about how you're being perceived. In this video, I'm going to show you 12 shifts, silent shifts that instantly change how people perceive your authority in any room. These are not some random communication kits. These are perception upgrades. Small adjustments in how you speak, how you pause, how you position yourself that will force people to see you as a leader. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some people command respect the moment they open their mouth, while others struggle to be heard, even when they are right. By the way, this is Bishal Sarkar, the highest paid public speaking coach in India, trusted by leaders across 27 countries. And I've spent the last 16 years of my life training leaders on how to be powerful and confident speakers so that you can go to the top in your career. And now, before we dive in, I want to just make sure you understand this shift number 9 and 10 that will change your game. So let's begin. Number 1, volume does not equal authority. Volume does not equal authority. Most people think they are not loud. If they are not loud, they won't be heard. So they raise their voice. They just speak louder. They speak faster. They try to fill every gap. But elite communicators do the exact opposite. They lower their volume slightly. Sometimes they slow down, because speed at times can signal nervousness. Pace can signal control. When you speak slower, people lean in. When you speak quieter, sometimes people focus harder. Volume is not about just power. Composure is about power. Shift number 2. Stop selling your ideas. That's right. Stop selling your ideas. Executives do not sell their ideas. Sometimes, I'll tell you, most people over-explain. They give 5 different reasons when one would be sufficient. They justify, they defend, they convince. Leaders don't sell. They state. Do you understand that? Instead of saying, I think we should probably consider maybe doing this because of these 3 reasons. Nah. Elite communicators say, here is what we are going to do. Here is what we are going to do. Remember, confidence does not need a sales pitch. Shift number 3. Answer the question like you own the answer. When somebody asks you a question, most people rush to respond. They want to prove that they know. But that rush signals insecurity. Elite communicators pause. They breathe. And even if it takes 2 or 3 seconds, they are comfortable with that. Because a pause says, I'm not nervous, I'm thinking for you. And what I'm about to say matters. That's what they think. And that pause is the frame. Your answer is the art. So if you want to frame the art properly, that pausing is framing your answer properly. Does that make sense to you? Hey, quick pause, by the way. I know you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor. Click the subscribe button right now and make sure you hit the bell icon so that when we are uploading the next video, which is going to be on body language, you get notified very soon. Back to the video. Shift number 4. Stop saying just and actually, these 2 words. Listen to how most people respond. I just wanted to share. Actually, I think. These are credibility killers. They shrink your presence. Leaders don't soften their statements. Instead of saying, I just had a quick thought, they say, here's what I'm saying. Here is what I'm seeing. Here is what I'm noticing. Here's what I'm observing. Remove the filler. Own the floor. Shift number 5. Don't fill the silence after you speak. You make a point, you finish your sentence, then there is silence. And most people panic. They add more, they clarify, they repeat. That anxiety kills the impact. Elite communicators finish and stop. They let the silence do the talk, because silence after a strong statement is not awkward, it's authority. Shift number 6. Start meetings with observation, not apology. Most people walk into a room and say, sorry, I'm late. Thanks for waiting. I'll keep this quick. I hope I don't take too much of your time now. When you do that, you're just giving away your power in the first few seconds. Leaders start with presence, not permission. Instead of apologizing, make an observation. Let's get started. Here is where we are. 3 things we need to solve this problem today are this. You set the tone. Don't ask for the tone. Shift number 7. Replace I think with I see. When you say I think this might work, you sound uncertain. But when you say I see 3 options here, you sound strategic. I think is an opinion. I see is a perspective. Leaders don't share opinion. They share observation based on their expertise, and observations with expertise carry more weight. Shift number 8, use fewer words to say more. Most people believe more words equal more value. So they talk in paragraphs, when sentences would work. But leaders understand this equation. Clarity equals brevity. When you cut the filler, your message gets sharper. So what I was thinking is maybe we could explore the possibility of trying a different approach in that. They say, let's try a different approach. Let's try this new thing. What do you say? The fewer words you use, the more powerful your words become. Shift number 9, master the power of strategic silence. Here's the shift I promised earlier. Most people are terrified of pausing and silence because they are not comfortable. So they fill every gap because of anxiety and fear. They talk to avoid the pause, they explain to avoid the void. But elite communicators use silence as a weapon. When someone challenges you, instead of defending immediately, pause and smile. Somebody says, I don't agree with you, Bishal. Say, yeah, I understand. Tell me which point you don't agree with. You're not defending. When somebody asks you a tough question, instead of scrambling, pause. When you deliver a big idea, instead of rushing to the next point, pause. Because silence makes people uncomfortable. Average people feel uncomfortable. Elite leaders, they do not. Whoever is comfortable with the discomfort controls the room. Silence is not weakness, it's the silent dominance. And number 10, stop asking for permission to speak. Pay attention to how most people enter a conversation. Excuse me, can I just add a point? Is it okay if I share a thought? Do you mind if I jump in? You're asking to be heard. Leaders don't ask, they enter. Instead of, can I say something? Say, based on what I'm hearing, here is what we are missing. Permission-seeking behavior trains people to see you as optional. Do you want to be seen as optional? No? Then change that behavior. Shift number 11, end statements with periods, not question marks. Listen to how people finish their sentences. I think we should go with option 2. Doubt. I think we should go with option 2. No. Maybe we could try this approach? Question. No, you don't say maybe we should go with option 2. Say, I'm certain we should go with option 2. Full stop. You don't say the word full stop. People understand the full stop. That upward inflection turns statement into question, but when you end with the full stop thought, guess what happens? You don't say, we should probably move forward. You say, we are moving forward. That lower tone at the end, that sentence, that downward finish signals certainty. And finally, shift number 12, speak to the decision maker, not to the room. Most people try to win everyone over. They make eye contact with everyone. They try to please the whole group. But leaders identify the decision maker in the room, the most important stakeholder in the room, and they speak to them. You're speaking to everybody, but in the mind, you're thinking that person in your mind. In your mind, you're thinking about that person, because if you can convince and persuade that person, everybody gets persuaded in corporate world. Make sense to you? So identify the decision maker and speak to them, not exclusively, not rudely, but strategically. Because when the decision maker nods, the room follows. This is called hierarchy awareness. It's the difference between talking and influencing. So let's quickly review all the 12 points on the screen right now. Shift number 1 is volume does not equal authority. Shift number 2, stop selling your ideas. Shift number 3, answer questions like you own the answer. Shift number 4, stop saying just and actually. Shift number 5, don't fill the silence after you speak. Shift number 6, start meeting with observation, not apology. Shift number 7, replace I think with I see. Shift number 8, use fewer words to say more. Shift number 9, master the power of strategic silence. Shift number 10, stop asking for permission to speak. Shift number 11, end statements with periods, not question marks. Shift number 12, speak to the decision maker, not the room. Imagine all these 12 of the shifts, but with live feedback. Imagine practicing these exact frameworks in real time. That's what we do inside our program. This is for leaders, not for average people. If you have 12 years of experience minimum, and if you want to go and become an elite communicator, we have a program. But before we take you inside our program, we have a special 3-hour masterclass we do called Speak Like a CEO. Below this video, there is a link. Click the link, join the masterclass so I can show you exactly how you can be a confident speaker. And after that, only if it makes sense, join our main program. By the way, if you found these tips powerful, imagine what could happen if you got the full system. And that's exactly what we do inside my Speak Like a CEO masterclass. It's a 3-hour masterclass. It's a transformational experience where you learn how to think, how to speak, how to lead, like world's most top communicators and the most successful speakers. Not just tips, complete transformation. So if you're serious, the link is in the description. By the way, if you got value from today's video, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification because I'm dropping more powerful videos every week to help you grow, lead, and speak like the elite. So subscribe to the channel. Bishal Sarkar here reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection, it's all about connection.
We just finished the first session of Speakathon Implementation Bootcamp, and I want to ask a simple question to all of you. How many of you had massive progress in the first session today?
Massive progress.
And today's session we did for the last 6 hours, was it just theory or did each one of you receive customized feedback? Which one?
Customized feedback.
Now, I know many of you have been facing many challenges in your confidence and connection, but after just the first session, and this is just the first session, my question to you is, are you now ready to speak with confidence, power, and connection? Is that a no or is that a yes?
Yes.
Awesome. This is Bishal Sarkar. Together we're going to finish this. Remember that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about
Connection.
awesome.